She puts on a fitted dress for date night. Same store she shopped at for years, just a size down and a cut she couldn't have worn with confidence 18 months ago. Her boyfriend looks up from the couch and says, "That's a lot for a Tuesday." Not "you look great." Not even a real complaint. Just a comment that lands like a correction. Here's the label we're decoding. The sudden style opinion that shows up right after her body changed, never before it. He didn't have notes on her outfits at 40 pounds heavier. He has notes now. The reframe. He's not commenting on the dress. He's commenting on what the dress reveals, that she's visible now in a way she wasn't when her body matched his comfort level instead of her own effort. So ask the real question. If the dress had been on the old version of her, would he have said anything at all? That's the mechanism today. Why male commentary on her clothing tracks her physical transformation almost exactly, and what that timing actually reveals. No fluff, just what's actually true.
Welcome to Iron Femme, a channel that helps women build strength that shows up everywhere. In the gym, in your career, in your voice, in your life. No shrinking, no apologizing, no training light. We lift heavy, we stand tall, we take up space. Physique, mindset, presence, all of it. If you want to be stronger in every room you walk into, you are in the right place.
Look at when the opinions start, because they don't start randomly. Not when she buys her first pair of leggings, not when she starts going to the gym. They start once the results are visible, once strangers notice, once compliments from other people start arriving, once she stops dressing to hide and starts dressing to fit what she actually built. That's the exact point his commentary appears. Not "you should dress more modestly" as a value he's always held. A new opinion, freshly formed, timed precisely to her transformation, becoming undeniable to everyone else in the room. Here's the tell. He never once commented on an outfit that made her look smaller or less noticeable. Every note arrives on the outfit that makes her look like she's arrived somewhere. That's not a style preference. That's a reaction to visibility he didn't sign up for. There's a well-documented pattern in relationship psychology around partner attractiveness and perceived competition. When one partner's visible desirability increases, particularly in ways that draw outside attention, the other partner sometimes responds not with pride, but with anxiety about losing relative standing in the relationship. Clothing becomes the easiest thing to police because it's the most controllable surface. He can't undo her deadlift numbers or her weight loss. But he can have an opinion about the dress, the neckline, the fit, something he can frame as a values discussion instead of what it actually is. Discomfort with the fact that other people are now looking at what he used to be the only one who noticed. So "that's a lot" isn't a comment about taste. It's a comment about audience, specifically about there suddenly being one. This shows up in 3 recognizable shapes. Face 1, the modesty reframe. She wears a fitted top to a family event. He says, "Do you need to show it off like that?" Observation. An outfit she'd have worn a size up without comment now gets framed as attention-seeking. Study. Modesty language lets him police her visibility while sounding like a values position instead of an insecurity. Signal. He never used this language before her body changed. The values didn't shift, the stakes did. Phase 2. The compliment-complaint combo. "You look good, but I don't love how much attention you get in that." Observation. Admiration and control arrive in the same sentence. Study. He can't say he doesn't want her to look good. That's indefensible. So the complaint smuggles itself in behind a compliment that makes it feel almost caring. Signal. The phrase "I don't love" is doing the same work intimidating does elsewhere, converting his discomfort into a request disguised as an opinion. Phase 3. The retroactive nostalgia. "You didn't used to dress like that." Observation. A preference stated as though it were always true. Study. It wasn't a preference before, because before, there was nothing to prefer against. She wasn't visible enough to need managing. Signal. "You used to" is doing the work of making a brand new reaction sound like a long-standing value when the timeline says otherwise. 3 faces. Same skeleton. Her clothing didn't change in kind. It changed in confidence. And confidence is the thing that actually needed managing. So how do you tell an honest style opinion from a status reaction dressed up as taste? Run this test. Would he have said the same thing about the same outfit on the same body a year ago if the outfit had drawn zero outside attention? If the answer is no, this was never about the outfit. Here's the substitution that makes it honest. Replace "that's a lot" with what's actually true. I'm not used to sharing the room's attention with you. Suddenly, it's not a style note. It's a confession about his own comfort level with her visibility, and that was never hers to manage by dressing smaller. A woman in this audience, call her Marisol 44, spent a year buying clothes a size up from what actually fit, specifically for events with her husband's family, specifically to avoid the exact comment she knew was coming. Then she stopped and logged what actually happened when she wore what fit. Every single comment came from the same person in the same tone and arrived only on outfits that got noticed by someone other than him. Nothing came from her own discomfort with the clothes. All of it came from his discomfort with the room's response to them. She stopped dressing for his comfort level and started dressing for her own. The comments didn't disappear completely, but she stopped absorbing them as information about her choices and started hearing them as information about his. Maybe I actually am dressing for attention. Maybe it's not that deep, and he has a point about the setting. Take that seriously, because context genuinely matters. Outfit choice for a job interview, a funeral, or a formal event carries real social expectations that have nothing to do with anyone's ego. That's a legitimate conversation, and dismissing all feedback as control is its own kind of dishonesty. Here's the mechanical difference. Setting-based feedback is consistent across everyone in the room. A status reaction is personal and outcome dependent. It only shows up on her, only shows up once she started getting noticed, and never shows up on an outfit that draws no attention at all. If the same dress would have been fine on her a year ago, in the same setting with the same neckline, the setting was never the actual issue. The outfit was never the problem. The problem was that she stopped being invisible, and invisibility was the thing that had been comfortable, not for her, for him. That's not a rant. That's the mechanism, and it applies whether the comment is about a dress, a swimsuit, or a pair of leggings she's worn 100 times before anyone had anything to say about them. Just what's actually true. If this is your first video with us, this channel breaks down the psychology behind strength, identity, and relationships every week. Subscribe if that's useful to you. Next week, the specific phrase men use when they mean "I need you" to "need me," and why it shows up most right after her biggest wins.